In this episode, we are speaking to Agnieszka and Bolutiwi from Beauty Molecule, a new startup that is set to change the beauty industry in Dubai. Beauty Molecule is delivering wellness and beauty to your doorstep on demand and any time of the day. The two founders will tell us more about their new business, the challenges they had along the way, and their plans for the future. Today we're going to talk about Beauty Molecule. So can you maybe tell us a little bit more about it, and also maybe tell the audience like who you are?
Beauty Molecule was created out of the need for creating time, really. We realized that there's just so many beauty salons in Dubai that people actually sometimes choose not to go because they're too busy, they have families, they travel, they work long hours. So we thought, okay, well, why don't we bring beauty to you?
So what's the main benefit for me as like a person or like as a business as well?
Usually when you want to look good and feel good, you probably have to take a trip across town. So it basically saves you that 30 minutes to an hour of actually getting to the place and coming back, but you still have the benefit of the service.
So it's all about convenience. How long does it take to book this service? Like, is it something that happens instantly, or is it something I have to book in advance?
Actually, we've already had customers who've called us with same-day services and we've been able to serve them. If you also want to have a situation where you say, I'd like this person to be at my door every Saturday at 10 a.m., that's perfect for us too.
Nice. So there's like a big technology behind that, or how do you handle this?
Well, at the moment it's a small team. It's us really having close contact with our customers and with our partners. We really want to be present at every single step of the way.
So you mentioned partners. You are facilitating the service, right? So these are not your employees as such, but you are facilitating partners to actually meet customers as such, correct?
We connect beauty pros, who are the experts who give the services, with customers like yourself or people in your team, etc., who want the services. Of course, our vision is to go big, and of course this will need technology, as you said. So we need to be able to scale it up.
How do you do that? Because I always think there is obviously this challenge of like having the demand for the service, but then also finding the right providers that can deliver it. So how do you go about that? How you balance this, that you have the demand and the supply at the same time?
We've actually talked to a few very professional home delivery services who can have from between, let's say, 5 to 50 people in the same company. So in terms of supplying, that's not an issue. Now, the second part is customers. Now, we have two angles. One is the corporate, and we're using and leveraging our network with this, and the other is of course the individuals.
One of the things when you learn as an entrepreneur is this kind of lean startup approach where sometimes you just want to make your product so perfect and you delay and you try to make it perfection and you get the feedback and it's not good enough. No, we decided, okay, enough of this, let's get it out there, and then we will move on and scale it out and create a much bigger platform, much bigger audience for our product.
Nice. So you go in like lean startup and
Absolutely.
You're testing the product before. That's great. I mean, I guess that's one of the big mistakes, that entrepreneurs and startups are making, that they're just like spending too much time planning and like setting it up. How much time went into this? How much time went into the planning? How much preparation did you have to do to actually get it off the ground?
To be very transparent, we actually had this idea since last year. We spent some time in trying to determine exactly what structure we needed to be able to legally operate in Dubai. And then we spent a lot of time on what platform we wanted to use. And initially we said it has to be an app. We found, however, down the line that to build an app of the quality and standard that we had in mind would probably cost more than we were able to afford at that time as a lean startup. And we have decided to start with a website platform saying we're here, giving the services that we do give. And it's now more of it's rather manual, let's be honest. But our vision is definitely to invest in that web platform or app, and then to be able to serve thousands of customers in Dubai and hopefully other countries.
That's definitely a great approach, because you're actually testing the business before you're building the technology around it, right? Which is definitely a great way.
Many people think I just want an app, but they forget that the app is there to serve their business processes and ideas. And by this process of really understanding what are the issues that could come up, the app will serve us, not the other way around.
Exactly. Nice. Very cool. So how did you find it like setting up? Obviously you're based in Dubai now, right? So with like plans to expand.
I guess Dubai is really startup friendly. There's a lot of support. You just need to know where to look. Finding the right way for your business model because of so many regulations and rules in the Middle East. It was quite challenging, but we found a way and absolutely amazing support. And I think there's just so many communities that offer really good advice and networking opportunities. And that's how we learned, really through word of mouth and doing our own research. It's all there.
When you mentioned challenges in terms of like the regulations, like is there anything specific?
If you want to be operating in UAE, you might have to choose the local partner. Learning a lot about those rules, these are the things that we had to really think about.
And I think that it's true that Dubai is very friendly to entrepreneurs, but there is also a cost for the setup. And this is where, talking to people who want to be freelancers, we could bring them together and they could share those costs. And there are lots of tips and tricks so we can definitely share with people who want to come onto the platform. Beauty Molecule is not only about making a profit, but it's also about helping people who have talent and who are qualified make a way to influence or to be empowered to earn money. So that's where we also want to pitch in.
Absolutely. I think this is really important point. There's just so many talented people out there and they just don't know how to. This could be a staying-at-home mom and she could maybe work for a few hours a day. We will bring the platform to them that would allow them to thrive and grow their little businesses.
We hope you enjoyed this video, and for more updates and news on the local startup scene, check our blog at prototype.net and make sure you subscribe to our channels.